Because when it is made into a public domain, the whole idea of placing it in a public domain is for a discussion, for a debate. We are nobody asking you to agree or disagree on that. It is a viewpoint. Particularly the committee which are referring to Knowledge of India is headed by an eminent IIT professor, Professor Ramanathan. Another IIT professor is one of the members. All the members are eminent people with decades of experience in the education. Because of these experts who himself spend a lot of time in research, lot of time in studying the subjects, they came out with the index-centered approach. That is what NEP 2020 talks about. As far as Pythagoras Theorem is concerned, or Newton theories are concerned, Knowledge of India report has not rubbished it. They have not criticized it, they have not condemned it. They only said that there is a Pythagoras theorem is debatable. Because there are many theories discussed in Oxford as well as in Cambridge as well as in Harvard. That entire Pythagoras theorem nobody is questioning that. Even report also didn't criticize it. They say origin of the theories. Origin of theory, they say Bauddhayana philosophy. They say quoted that. If you want to check up in Quora, check up in Google, it's the facts are revealed there. Why not we discuss about these things? Similarly about Newton theory, there are a lot of disputes regarding Newton theory. And the whole idea of these documents are put in a public domain 3 months ago. So it was discussed at the district levels. Because when it is made into a public domain, the whole idea of placing it in a public domain is for a discussion, for a debate. We are nobody asking you to agree or disagree on that. It is a viewpoint. Particularly the committee which are referring to Knowledge of India is headed by an eminent IIT professor, Professor Ramanathan. Another IIT professor is one of the members. All the members are eminent people with decades of experience in the education, both at school education, technical education, higher education. Because of these experts who himself spend a lot of time in research, lot of time in studying the subjects, they came out with the index-centered approach. That is what NEP 2020 talks about.
See, first of all, the National Education Policy, the papers submitted, they say they put into the public domain 3 months back. Yes, they must have put it in public domain, but what happens as a government, at least they should let the public know that it's a public domain. It's usually, most of the people may not know. So there should have been a better deliberation and discussion. And they say that they've discussed with a lot of stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? If you go back and see, I really doubt if really all the stakeholders have been invited and deliberations have happened. Because it's a very clear policy. The NEP, what this particular dispensation wants to get, is nothing but want to promote their philosophy and ideology. Because if we are going to teach this to implement the policy for the next present and next generation of Indians, they have to substantiate things. And also about what they want to introduce is nothing but a saffronization of the education system of India. We've had a free, democratic and a very progressive education system. And what this dispensation is doing is to make sure that they have a complete control on the education system, and they want to saffronize the curriculum, the system, and for the future generation.